our Week 1 NFL wild card teaser picks. We're going to throw some prize picks in there too. Maybe one or two parlays, but we're really going to get down to maybe I don't know about 6 team teaser or 5, maybe 4. We'll get some picks out. We're going to do a recap of college football. So teaser betting, guys, is it's a lot easier, but it's also difficult at the same time because you have to hit all of them like a parlay. If one
Everything's got to hit.
excuse me, if one misses, they all miss. Okay, and usually when you make a teaser, you're pretty confident in your group of teams, so you kind of rotate them through. So if one misses, more than likely they've probably missed on all the other tickets. So we just started, I think, week 12, week 11 of college football. Week 12 through 11, I think week 11 we were about 80%, and then week 12 we were about 71%, which is kind of low for teaser just because we had some nonsense. And then week 13 and 14, we went on a run. I mean, before me and Josh started this, we took Michigan in like week 7. They didn't fail us. We took Michigan with our national championship. My pick was Michigan versus Texas. I don't know. What was your pick, Josh?
I thought it was going to be Michigan, Georgia. No,
yeah.
Michigan, Oregon.
Yeah. So we both kind of have Michigan, Texas, or Michigan, Oregon. And Michigan came through for us. We told everybody about the Michigan, Alabama. And that was the easiest one to me, honestly.
By far. The other game, we were thinking Texas.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, Texas folded on me, so it is what it is. So we did very well. Just to back it up a little bit, we didn't do really well on the bowl season. It was just way too difficult.
It was a learning experience.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. It was just way too difficult. You're either overthinking it or you find out somebody is not playing.
Miller Moss.
Come on, bro. Like you start second guessing yourself. Like USC was terrible all year.
And they go out and play like that.
You put the third string quarterback in there, he just turns up on Louisville, which is not a playoff team, but a contender, and they just rinsed them. So we can't account for that. Only thing you can account for that is like they have nothing to lose. We were spot on with the Notre Dame pick, but Notre Dame started sitting players, so it's like do I want to take them again? So that kind of messed us up. Dabo came through. That was a little scary. He should have lost that game. We absolutely were on Georgia. There was nothing to think about there. That's my fault. I took Florida State plus 31.
Hey, I'm like, you said your pocket's hurting. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah. I mean, Jayla actually helped. He actually helped out on the USC pick. We were on the phone for that one.
Okay, that's who we were talking to that time.
Yeah, and then
respect.
The Georgia pick. No, I mean, god damn, we knew they were going to get their asses beat, but sheesh,
they didn't even care. Then you got guys that was in the portal that day now they're back on the team.
And then you had, even when I was like took a couple bets. I took a couple
bets. They got more money and didn't play in the game, but they lost by 40.
I didn't even know you could be in the portal and still play in the game. Like stuff like that is just like wild.
Snooze to me.
So
we'll be ready.
So
next year we'll have a 12-team playoff. So it'll be a lot better to how to maneuver that.
Yeah. All right. So Josh, we're going to start out with the playoff games. We're just going to go top to bottom. So let's talk about this Browns and Texans game. The Browns and Texas game. Yeah, 31 points was crazy, getting smoked by that. And I spotted you that. Browns, we could get Browns at 4.5 and the Texans at 9.5. So CJ Stroud did not play the first game of the Texans versus Browns. So it's going to be it's going to be very difficult to call this game because
we'll talk about Nick before we wrap it up.
Yeah, we definitely will.
We'll talk about Nick before we wrap it up. We got a few things to talk about.
So,
but hey man, my dad. I was talking to my dad about this. He was like, "Man, you gonna have to trust the Browns." And I was like,
yeah,
"Man, I don't know how comfortable I feel like trusting
it's
the
a rook.
Browns, but it's a playoff game and he's a rookie."
It's a rookie head coach and a rookie quarterback. I just nobody. I'm not. I'm gonna get to the stats in a second, but who on that team has any type of playoff experience besides? I mean, D'Amico was the 49ers defense
Dalton
coordinator.
Schultz.
Yeah, like and he don't even got no experience. So I don't really know. And the Browns, I mean, you could say the same thing for the Browns, but they have a look. They got Amari Cooper. They got Joe
They
Flacco.
got a couple guys.
They have a solid squad to go into a hostile environment in Houston and win a game. So scoring offense, offensive touchdowns per game. Cleveland averages 2.3 TDs a game. So 14. So that they 17 points off of touchdowns basically, and Houston averages 2.3. So they're pretty even.
That lets you know where this line is. You know what I'm
Yeah, so
saying? It
it's
lets you
even.
know where these line
So let
is.
me ask you this, Josh: if you're in the playoffs and you're trying like you're looking at teams, are you looking at what the offense does better, or are you looking at what the defense does better?
For me, I'm gonna be looking at the defense because I know offenses are finicky, but I
Yeah.
know you gotta play defense. And
So
so I think the Browns defense is gonna travel well. And
um
like somebody just said in the comments, if they don't turn the ball over, I feel like they might be able to get a couple turnovers. And I
yes.
feel like that's gonna be the key to this game.
So the Browns defense only allows 2.2 TDs a game.
What about Texans defense?
The Houston Texas defense allows 2.1.
So they and both these defenses are good.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is true. I'd like to
Nah.
see what the numbers are with Joe at the helm.
They're not gonna the thing that is too hard to filter down. But the thing about the Browns, so we can just do the last three games. The Browns defense, the last three games, 2.3. Houston's defense is 2.0. So I'm looking at this game where the numbers are telling me I'm to take Houston with the points because you know the numbers are saying this is a even game.
Mm-hmm.
Houston gives up 2.2 TDs at home. They give up two on the road. Cleveland gives up 3.1 TDs on the road.
I
So
see what you're saying. I'm leaning towards Houston with the points. I don't
I
think this
mean,
game is gonna. It's still. You said 9.5, right?
yeah,
I just don't see this game. I don't see them losing at home by 10 points.
yeah. I think this is what's this, a 4 versus 5? I think this is going to be a close game.
I think this is field goal.
Yeah, at the most probably a touchdown.
That's at the very most, and it probably won't even be a touchdown. It might be 6.
I would say at the worst case scenario, like damn it, like they about to mess my ticket. I would say that the Houston would lose by 10 at the most, by 10. Because you know how shit goes.
Yeah.
They literally might be down by 7 with 4 minutes left, and Stroud throws a pick, and Cleveland kicks a field goal, and they go up by 10. Now the Houston has to go down there and try to score, and
Onside kick.
they're not kicking a field goal. So if they don't get the touchdown, you lose. So I can see that worst case scenario, and if the Browns lose, it won't be by more than 4. So you either got the Browns at 4.5 or the Houston Texans at 8.5.
8.5.
So or 9.5. Excuse me. Sorry.
Well, I'm still leaning Texas 9.5.
Yeah, I if my gut is telling me not take the points. Like, take the points, bro. Like, it's the playoffs.
I
You're at
trust
home.
D'Amico.
Yeah, they're gonna
They're
play.
there for a reason.
They're gonna play defense.
They're gonna. The defense won't be the reason.
Yeah, they're gonna play defense. All right, so
We can move on.
we're gonna put we're gonna take Texans plus 8.5. I mean 9.5. Excuse me. Texans 9.5. All right. Next one. We've got. Let's see. Down the list, we got Miami Dolphins plus 11.5. Chiefs plus 2.5.
I don't like this game.
Bro, I don't like it. Here's my dilemma with this game, Josh. Everybody, this game.
I know who we've been talking about this all week, and you know how I feel about it.
This game is so fun to bet on because it's just funny. It's like I want to bet on this game so bad because it's funny, because I have a strong feeling of it. But it can go the other way. I think the Chiefs suck. I really do. Like, I really do. I think the Chiefs suck.
They do.
And what's making me more inclined to take Miami is everybody keeps talking about this cold weather shit.
Yep.
Bro, the Chiefs wide receivers are feeling like Florida too, and they can't catch already.
Bruh.
They can't catch.
Chip, I hear everything you say about the Chiefs. I'm not taking the Dolphins in this game. In no way, shape, or form. Because but there's a world where we look at this game
and be like
21-3. And it's 21-0 because they don't even score, because they're not even, they missing the field goal. Like, bro, I don't like this game for the. I've been trying to find a way. I told you at the beginning of the week. I said on Monday, I said, bro, tell me a way that the Dolphins can win this game with backup linemen. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the only
with no Waddle.
They got
playing.
Yeah, he's playing.
That's still sketchy to me because we can't trust this guy.
You sure can't.
And so, for me, the only way I could choose them to win is because their run game. Yeah. It would have to be that the Chiefs can't stop the run.
Bro, the Chiefs only scored 2.4 TDs at home. Literally, if the Dolphins can get 21, they're beating the Chiefs. And the Chiefs I would probably lean the under on this game. I don't see niggas scoring.
Oh, there's no points in this game. You know what I'm saying? I say 2 touchdowns per team max. The rest are field goals and field position.
All right, so let me play devil's advocate to you. Just my thought process. I'm trying to look all angles. So last year, the Dolphins were a plus 10 underdog to the Buffalo Bills on the road with the third string quarterback. It was supposed to be 5 degrees up there. Everybody took Buffalo. Everybody was taking Buffalo with the points, and the score was 31-34. Buffalo barely beat a third string quarterback in that game. Do you foresee something like that happening on Saturday? Because everybody's been talking about this cold weather game, and the Dolphins can't do anything in the cold.
And that's leaning towards your point about their wide receivers, bro. Because this is the thing. I don't care what anybody's done before this one.
Yep.
We gotta erase everything that took place.
Yeah.
Because it's different. The playoffs are different.
It's different.
And that's why it's hard to bet against Pacheco has had a pedestrian year. But what have we seen from him in the playoffs?
Yeah, you're right.
Either dump offs, because the dump off passes to him, and he going to get 5 when it should have been 2.
Yeah.
And so it's like these are the games. So you saying that, bro, I can totally see this game being 28-31, and everybody like, dang, they just scored. How did they score 8 touchdowns in this game?
Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, because this game can go. I took the Dolphins plus 11.5, 10.5 in one of my tickets. I think I don't think the Chiefs are capable of beating anybody. Let me look that up.
11 points.
Let me look that up. I think that's a real thing. I'm gonna go to my prop betting app that kind of like I can filter stuff. I'm gonna see. So I'm gonna do the Chiefs at home So I'm gonna go NFL deep stats. Chiefs. Okay. Because I want to see. Because I don't think the Chiefs are capable of beating anybody by no damn 10 points. At home, the Chiefs this year. Let's see. Let me change the spread to 10. Okay. All right. So the Chiefs minus, I'm gonna do 9.5. They've only beaten 3 teams at home by more than 9 points. They beat the Chargers by 14, they beat Denver by 11, and they beat Chicago by 31.
Those aren't good teams.
So if you just do, I'm gonna match it up opponent rank. So let's see. At home,
we got another thing brewing with this though. Shit.
What's that?
The Dolphins gonna win on the road.
Yeah, that's another thing. Them niggas is butt on the road.
On the road, they can't seem to put it together.
So if you just do above average teams that the Chiefs have played at home, Buffalo, Philly, Miami, Chargers. They've only beat, out of all those teams, they only beat one team by more than 9. Other was they lost to Buffalo by 3, they lost to Philly by 4, they beat Miami by 7, and they beat the Chargers by 14.
So they already beat them at home by 7.
This was in Germany.
Game doesn't matter.
Nope. And the totals were 37, 38, 35, 48.
What was the total for the Chiefs?
That was the total for the goddamn game. For
the Dolphins. What was the total for the Dolphins in?
35. The Chargers game was 48. The Philly
I don't know how much I'm willing to bet on this, but you might be on to something with this over.
I'm telling you. Because
Vegas go hit home somewhere on Saturday.
And I'm trying to figure out where.
It might be there because everybody's got, literally, bro. We talked about this every time. When all the money start going on this and everybody betting the
money. When shit be when propaganda shit be coming on I'll be like, I already know. Like
Tyreek Hill freaked 80-yard touchdown. Pacheco 80-yard touchdown. Rice something random. Kelsey some rumbling, stumbling. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what this is right here.
So, I mean, if we can get over 36.5 or under 50.5.
I'll do the over 36.
Yeah.
I ain't touching that under 50 because I'm gonna be livid when it's 28-31 and it's 51 and we sitting here like, come on, man.
All right. So do we want to put that on our official betting card? This game here.
I will. I feel comfortable with that.
Which one?
I feel like they about to surprise everybody. I don't think it's gonna be 40 nothing, but I can see 23 to 27. You know what I'm saying? That's 40. What's that?
That's why I want to spend it. So let me just take that off. At home, they average 39 points total.
Okay.
37.
And I can see this game. I can see this game being 21-17. What's that? 38?
So the last 5 games, Josh, it's been 50%. 42, 34, 37, 38, 35, 48, 27, 51, 41. That under looking good.
Under 50?
50. The only game
I feel like they both look good to me though. I don't like doing unders with Mike McDaniels. Because if this game does become something where points have to be scored, I don't want to be in a situation with him. Okay, I'd much rather be in a situation where I'm looking for them to score 17 points. Okay, I'm looking for 2 TDs apiece and a field goal apiece.
Okay, so
I can live with
that. So Chiefs playing a team at home with a top 10 or top offense. Again, Buffalo, Philly, Miami, Chargers. They all went 37, 38, 35, 48. It's the Chiefs, bro. They can't score. They only average 21.5 points a game. and they're giving up 18.
Andy be gonna be drawing plays in the dirt shit. Andy got some plays in a booklet that he ain't pulled out yet, and I'm uncomfortable with betting the under on Andy and Mike McDaniel.
We can't really come to. So we'll just leave that game.
We won't put that on the official.
Okay. Pittsburgh Bills.
Bills everywhere.
Bro,
I'm tired of that Pittsburgh shit.
They should rinse them. Like, I'm not just saying that. I mean, there's a world where Mike Tomlin goes out there on that fucking shit and be like, we ain't got nothing to lose, fellas. But
Bills' offense is just too potent. If they get it going, if they do what they're supposed to do, bro, what they did against us, I don't understand why they don't play that way. Josh Allen does not have to throw the ball 28 times for them to win games.
They don't have no TJ Watt, so.
Oh. They're going to run the ball down their throat. If you got Cook props, take Cook props. I'll take some playoff Lenny, too.
Facts.
don't forget. I'll take some playoff Lenny.
So Steelers plus 17.5 or the Bills minus 3.5.
I definitely like that Bills minus 3.5 because I think they win this game by a touchdown. That Pittsburgh plus 17.5 is a little scary to me because why is that an option? Are people expecting this game? I thought this game was going to be maybe within a touchdown, maybe 10. I didn't see a world where they win this game by 3 touchdowns.
Bro, if you go back to the wild card weekend when the Steelers played the Chiefs, or I think they lost like 41-17. Bro, first of all, what's funny in this game is the over-under for the game is 37. But
because of the weather shit. But they might be moving this game, right?
Nah, they ain't moving this game.
They're not going to move it? Okay.
But I'm saying, though, if the over-under is 36 and the Bills are favored by 10, that means the Bills literally they're probably going to have 21. And even if you give the Bills 7, I mean, that's still 10. If it's 36, if the over-under is 36.
21-10. That's 31.
31-10. That's what I'm thinking. That shit going over.
Well, then I'm not touching that play. I'll just take the Bills minus 3.5. Then I'm not touching that plus 17.
The Steelers are just gonna have to show me.
Quarterback is gonna have to show me.
Let's see. So offensive touchdowns again, the last 3. So Buffalo's giving up 2.3 TDs a game. Let me see what the passing offense for the. No, they're going to run the ball, yards per game.
Yeah, they're going to run the ball.
The Steelers are going to just come out there and run the. Their Steelers are averaging 150 rushing yards per game, the last 3, and the last 3. Let's see, the Buffalo is only giving up 103 yards on the ground. And at home, they only give up under 100. So something's got to give.
Something's got to give.
I mean, I just think, it's too much. It's too much. You can't fuck around with that game. Like the people that make the lines, the system, you can't fuck around with that game. If you do a simulation on that game 900 times, the Bills are winning 875 times out of 900. You feel me?
Every time, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like, come on, bro. The only way and every time I say this shit be happening, it's like, even if Josh Allen throws a pick 6, I still think they cover the spread, bro. 7 in the NFL.
It doesn't move me.
Yeah, because they're gonna go down there and get their. Honestly, I heard an announcer say Josh Allen ass, he liked playing like frantic, like behind or like wild. That's it. He likes playing it. So if he thought I just go ahead and get your pick away. Like, we talk about Dak. You get one. Just get it out the way.
Don't get hit.
Yeah, get out the way. Yeah. Get your turnover, and then let's settle down. So we're gonna put Bills minus 3.5.
Yes, sir.
All right. moving down the line, we've got our game. We got the Packers plus 14 or us money line. Well, I mean, that's nothing to talk about there. So let's make it easy. We're not going to talk about Dallas money line. Let's talk about the plus 14. Is there a world where we don't cover the 14? The regular line is 7. So let's talk about that because we're taking Dallas. There's nothing to
I
talk
take
about
the money
there.
line and I take it. If it was -7, I'd take it.
Bro, everybody keeps saying we in trouble.
Okay.
Bro, come on, bro. Okay, just remove the star and put those two teams on the same field, bro.
The defense.
Don't look at this star and look at both teams. And are you really telling me that the Green Bay Packers, this Team B is better than Team A? Team A is the home team.
Bro, we should have beat them last year, but it was crazy things took place in that game.
We were up.
It was crazy. That game was Mike threw his hands. I'm telling you right now. First and foremost, Brandon Cooks is everywhere.
Everywhere.
CeeDee Lamb is everywhere. They're the worst team against the seam throw. Everywhere. Like, I'm not really worried about this game. And I feel like that's one thing. In this time, I do like Jordan Love. Yeah, I think he's good. So
who are they throwing the ball to?
They'll score. I think they'll score points. I think
I'm giving them 17 at max.
You get 17 points. now I'm scoring 30. So
30.
I don't really. So maybe that plus 14.5 feels comfortable for somebody. For me, I would be uncomfortable with that plus 14.5.
Bro,
because he's
know
the worst quarterback in the league when throwing outside the numbers. So okay, I'm starting there. You can't throw. So we got Bland out there. That's a turnover waiting to happen on the out route. Don't throw that pass. And so that's why that plus 14 is scary, because it's a pick six away, it's a block punt away, it's a block field goal away, it's a missed field goal away, because that's the turnover to me.
Yep.
And so I feel like we're gonna find a way to, and we may give them a turnover, but I would still be uncomfortable with that plus 14.5. And you tell me the Cowboys gonna turn the ball over in the first half. I wouldn't. It wouldn't move me.
So spread. So plus 14 on the road away. Let's see.
Not against this team.
So
they score at home.
Green Bay this whole year has not lost by 14 on the road all year. So when they play against opponent,
who have they played on the road?
So the two teams opponent ranked in the top percentile. They played Detroit and they won by 7 at Detroit, and they played the Steelers and they lost to the Steelers by 4.
That's nasty. That's real nasty.
So the common opponent is the Lions. They've never lost by 14 all year. Even dating back to last year, they've only lost one game by 14. And that was when Aaron Rodgers against Minnesota. They lost 7-23. They lost
by 16. Okay.
So they've never lost by 14.
That might be a good play. I'm not touching it. I'll just touch that money line and keep it moving.
Facts. I'm not about to be sitting on the couch. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you that's a touchdown. They score touchdown 7-7. We score a touchdown. They get a field goal that's 14-10. We go down there and get a field goal that's 17-10. We get a stop. We get a touchdown. That's 24-10 right there.
Well, no. This is what I've learned with the Cowboys. They always get the ball in the second half, because that 8-minute turnaround, if you score going into the half and then you get the ball and you're already up. So it don't even have to be that you turned the ball over. I went up 7 before the half and I got the ball coming out the half. So now I go up 10. Okay, then you go score. I go score. Now I'm up 7.
There's only been 2 games this year where we have not won by 14 or more at home: Detroit and Seattle.
And I know they beat Detroit, but that's more of a divisional thing.
Yeah, that's a divisional thing. Yep.
The Seattle game, we know what was up with that game. No Tyron Smith. So, hey man, if you want to touch that plus 14 and a half,
if you go right in, I don't think it's
if you touch it, you let us know in the comments that you touched that 14 and a half, and I'll give you the ultimate respect. Because there's no way I'm watching that football game comfortably with that.
Nope. Dallas money line, okay. I would be comfortable taking Dallas up to the parlay to 7. All right.
I'm taking us up to 10.
Okay, moving on. The nightcap on Sunday. Rams plus 10. Dan Fighting Campbell's plus 4, and I mean the Detroit Lions.
Rams plus 10, and I'm not. I just don't know, bro. I'm not. Stafford coming home.
So let me ask you this: why is it not a Jared Goff revenge game?
Because if the Lions win, it will be because of Jared Goff, but it won't be if it makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
He can't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
He can't, and he's got to make every throw. And the thing is, I don't think you want to put the game in his hands. So they got to run the football. And so I don't know how good the Rams' run defense is, but in my mind, I feel like Sean McVay and them are doing a good job towards the end of this season stopping the run and being able to run with their running back. So, but I like the Rams plus 10 because I got the Rams winning this game. And so that's why I'm very comfortable with that Rams plus 10. It gives me a lot of wiggle room.
The Rams in the last 3 games are top 5 in rushing defense.
So they're going to put this game on Jared Goff. And this is my number one issue, bro. The coaching staff, the coach that drafted Jared Goff is still in Los Angeles. The coach that coached Matt Stafford is not in Detroit.
Yeah.
So it might be somebody on the staff that was doing something that may know Matt Stafford. But the guy he knows Goff.
Okay. So
everything about Goff.
Yeah.
What he don't like to do, what he loves to do, he went to the Super Bowl with this guy. And so I know that they're gonna get him to throw the ball, man. And those Rams corners, I don't know how they do it, but they find guys and they corners be getting to it.
So the Detroit is number 1 in the last 3 games in rush defense, allowing only 55 yards. Now for the season, Detroit is number 2 as the number 2 rush defense on the season.
Mm-hmm. That's not my issue with them. The issue is gonna be they probably gonna stop Kyron Williams, but bro, they gotta guard their secondary.
Yeah, let's see that pass defense.
Go ahead and pull it up, bro, because it ain't good.
Let's see. Yep. Bottom 5.
Bro. All right. So
245, 247 a game on the road. And at home they give up 272. They gave up their last 3 games, they've given up 351 yards a game.
What I know about Sean McVay is he's gonna make you do what you don't want to do.
The facts.
And and you know Detroit, bro, they're focusing on the pass, bro. They focusing on the pass. But Kyron Williams go hit them. They're gonna be hitting them with all types of, you know how, bro.
Yeah,
we played the Rams, bro. McVay get real freaky with those toss plays, just like Shanahan. I don't know why people will be talking. McVay is one of them ones, bro. They ain't seen him in a minute, that shit. You know, the Rams been off the cliff for the last 2 years, so nobody talking about him. But
facts.
But it'll be, like you said, it's the nightcap. It'll be live and direct on Sunday, on Sunday night. And I expect everybody to find out about that wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that they got on their roster.
So we are in agreement for Rams plus 10.
Love it.
Okay. Is there any way the Rams get smoked?
No.
Yeah.
Just because the quarterback did it. If that game becomes a shootout, I still put it in their hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that secondary.
I think this is more similar I think this is more similar to the Vikings and the Giants game of last year.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
Well,
I really
people are
do.
going to be a little bit caught off surprise because the Rams win this game because they've been
Mm,
hyping the Lions all season.
Because I had a feeling I was like, bro, the Giants could beat the Vikings, bro.
Yes,
The Vikings were not good last year. So and the Lions are good, but they got some gaping holes.
right. The second, I could understand if their pass rush was just out of this world, but their pass rush isn't out of this world. They got
They-
Aiden, but
yeah,
that's it. That's not
yeah.
enough to stop McVay, man.
Okay. Um.
This is the one I want to talk about.
Oh my!
Hey.
I'm not touching this game, but me personally, so it's not going on the card. We can talk about it. But I'm not putting it. Philly plus 4.5. The Bucks plus 9.5.
Woo! Bucks 9.5.
Bruh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I
Why
can't do it.
not?
I can't do it. I'm not. I cannot take Baker 9.5 in the playoffs over the Eagles. I know the Eagles are having their struggles, but the Eagles are better than the Bucks, bruh.
This
But
is
they haven't shown anything to. The Eagles are better than the Bucks, bro.
the Eagles are much better than the Bucks. That's the funniest part about this. But the Eagles get in their own way. And so if you make them drive the field, if you make them but they it's very interesting to me that they've got away from the run game. It's hilarious. And they're probably gonna try to run it again this week, but this is the issue. The Bucks aren't the team that you want to try to get your run game against.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say that. You're not going to run on them. You're going
So
to
you're
have to
not
throw
running
it.
on them. So they're going to force you to pass. The safety Winfield is back there. He should have been an All-Pro. He got robbed. I just don't like this game for Philly for the way that they play. Now, the Bucks offense, we have a problem with the quarterback. We don't trust Baker. But they protect if they can protect Baker, we've seen this Eagles secondary, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know who's guarding Mike Evans, but I know whoever's guarding him probably don't like the tackle. If it's who I think it is. And even if he's not guarding him, I don't like him on Chris Godwin either because he don't like the tackle. And so,
well, they beat them the first time though when they were better.
They beat when they were better. They beat up on them.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably take the Bucks 9.5.
I just don't see them losing by 10 at home. What did we beat them by them? What did we beat them by last year in the playoffs?
I think we beat them by 10.
I don't think the Eagles have that capability. They do, but at where this offense is currently, I don't see it.
We won 31-14.
And that was a big game from the quarterback throwing touchdowns. Jalen Hurts had to play out of his mind. With that finger, but they have to run the football. They can't drop him back 28, 30 times, bro. With that finger shit.
So what are they going to do, though, Josh?
They got to run the football. They have to. I don't know, bro. That's why I said it's true. Like they're a better team on paper, but currently with attrition, with health, that's what the NFL is about, bro. Getting to this point healthy. The Eagles be putting their quarterback in crazy situations where he be taking hits, and I'd be very worrisome if I was a Eagles fan right now.
Oh my gosh, brother. The Trailblazers are losing to the Thunder 56-118.
I knew that game was about to be wild. Okay, she's so tough, bro.
And then the Bucks beat the fucking Celtics by 34.
No Tatum, though.
But they played the first half.
No.
But they didn't play the whole second half. They were up by 30 by the second quarter. It was 80 to 35 or 35 to like 50 in the second quarter. They beat the hell out of them.
This is why we don't better. Like we could do okay. MLK Day is coming up. We might do a show. We might do some NBA picks. But bro, the NBA is just so hard to do because these guys don't play. And then we have to go back like the last 10 games to see what you've been doing. Where are you trending right now? These teams, like, bro, the Lakers play the Suns tonight. I put money that they probably win because they trending up right now. But also, you got the trade deadline coming. So there's other things that are taking place. Because as of January 15th, anybody that was signed as a free agent is tradable.
Josh, the Knicks are losing by 22 to Dallas.
No.
Yes.
I took the Knicks, bro.
I
hate the Knicks, bro. I hate the Knicks.
74-55.
I hate the Knicks, bro. You don't pay small guards. What else we got on the docket, man? This is pretty much it right here.
So that's it. So I mean,
you can just put my name beside that Bucks plus 9.5. I got a lot of smoke with Eagles fans anyway. They mad.
Is there any value in the over 36.5 or under 50.5?
I like the over 36 in this game. I think there's gonna be points scored.
Matter of fact, I don't think the Bucks. I've been winning off of that, just straight betting. I don't think I could look that up right now. The Bucks have not went over 44 points at home all year. Now I'm serious, bro. I think so. Like, let me look it up. Total points under 40. I'm under 50. Okay, so home. At home, bro, they have not went over 44 points.
It's ridiculous.
36, 42, 39, 26, 29, 26, 36, 44.
It's ridiculous.
So,
maybe you're right, under 50.5. That might be the ticket.
But the thing about, bro, the Phillies, it's 100%. It's 100%. That is 100%. Look at this. This is 100%. 100%. Green. It hasn't missed yet. So, I mean,
you heard it here first.
Yep. So we can put that down. Only thing is that let me look at defensive rank. Detroit has a top defense. Atlanta had a top defense. Carolina, they all went under. On the road, that's a little bit different. Let me see. On the road, away has been 54, 54, 47, 41, 76, 42, 35.
All right, so we're gonna take that under. How you feeling about Saban, Nick? Old Nick Saban.
Well, that's one free win for me. So he can go sit down. So
I thought they were gonna get Lanning. It seems like they're gonna get the other coach for the Pacific Northwest.
Who, Washington? I hope fucking not.
I would if he's the coach, be surprised. He won't last 3 years. He can't recruit the Southeast. He's a West Coast guy. You can't bring somebody from the West Coast to Alabama, bro.
Yeah.
I think that would probably be one of the worst decisions they guys can make. If they had to, if I feel like at last resort, they take Norvell.
Yeah, I think that the Florida State's finished with all that stuff they're gonna.
Bro, I told you, bro, they were lying to kids about the money, man.
It just came out. The offensive coordinator, Alex Hawkins, has been given a 2-year showcase clause, a 3-game suspension, a 2-week restriction on recruiting communication, required attendance at an NCAA regional rules seminar, restrictions from off-campus recruiting during the fall of 2023. He's been suspended.
And they were doing all that talking about Miami. Hey, man. Cam Ward still does not have an agent. So I still don't have a quarterback. So we're gonna keep working on that. He got to the 12th to sign with an agent, and you have it to the 24th to be in classes. Because that's the other thing with this transfer portal stuff, bro. You got to transfer, and the classes are starting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a family member that transfer was in the portal. Like, he's on campus in class. Like, You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like these kids have to. You can't. This can't be an extended situation. This isn't another recruitment. You're not in high school anymore.
Yeah. So I would say that I think Alabama will be fine. Whoever they get, they're still gonna have a top recruiting class
Every year.
Um,
They're still
now,
gonna recruit. They might be in the top 10 now. They might not be top 5 every year.
well, I will say now, depending on who they get, until he's established, I'm not just money line in Alabama.
Absolutely not. You
It's
can't
certain
money line
things.
out. That's Georgia's job now.
There's certain games where I see Alabama play, I'm like, well, that's a win. I give you guys a great example. I got Ole Miss somewhere in the SEC championship game now because you could scratch out that Bama game. They're beating Bama now. Lane just couldn't beat. He can't beat Nick. Now he's going to beat. I can't wait for that when we do our picks. I'm Ole Miss everywhere.
Ole Miss gonna be in the playoffs next year. I'm on the Ole Miss. They've been in the portal
and not as no 7 seed. It'll be like a 4 or a 3.
Yeah, they'll be a top 5 seed.
Yeah,
they're not gonna be. They won't be a seed. Whatever seed they are, they're gonna be home for whatever game that they play.
Yeah, so
it's gonna be. They're gonna be in whatever jersey they choose. So I think the SEC is about to go. I think it's a huge opportunity for Florida, bro. As a Miami fan, bro, if I'm Florida, like, okay, now they got to take that next jolt. Like, they can't let LSU or Ole Miss become that next because, bro, because this is the issue. Texas is coming, Oklahoma is coming. So if that pecking order, Florida keep falling back down, but Florida gonna be down there with South Carolina's and the Vanderbilts and Kentucky's of the SEC. If they don't get their shit together, because bro, the SEC is hectic. It's real coaches. Sark. Everybody's talking about Sark going to Alabama. Why would he leave what he built?
No, he's not leaving. He's absolutely not leaving Texas. I would not. I would not leave. Texas is a better job than Alabama to keep.
You have he's more good resources. In Texas. He's good in Texas.
He's not leaving.
I don't see him leaving. Like, it would have to. They're not going to get Lane. Lane and their whatever, that whole situation with Lane. They not.
Yeah, they let that shit go.
Lane don't work, and so it would have to be like a Mike Norvell or the coach from Washington.
Yeah.
Or I don't see Harbaugh leaving Michigan for Alabama. Because his hair go from, if it's gray now, that shit gonna start falling out when you get to Alabama.
Yeah, fact.
Because first of all, they're not waiting 10 years for a national championship. That's not happening in Alabama.
Yeah.
So, bro, Ryan Day.
No, sir. Ryan Day just got
built for it, bro. They'd be to cuss him out.
Yeah, they'd be Dion.
Yeah, but the only person is Dabo Norvell, the Washington coach.
What about
Dion? They couldn't get Dan Lanning.
What about Dion?
Bro, I just can't imagine Dion. I think Dion would come to Florida State.
Yeah, I can't see Dion. I don't want to see Dion.
I can't see Dion in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
No, sir. All
with
that
the rappers and the chains.
Yeah, no way.
it's a cookout out there.
No, they're not. Because they don't need that shit down there. We
shit.
Yeah, they're not. No, fuck no. Dion can kiss that shit goodbye. He's not going out.
My homeboy was like, "What about Urban or Jimbo?" I said no.
Who?
Urban or Jimbo? I'm like, nah.
Jimbo is fucking cooked. Nobody's hiring
Jimbo lucky to get an OC job right now.
I would never hire Jimbo as my OC. All them goddamn papers in his hand calling plays. Bro, Jimbo's only scoring 18 points. Him and Dabo need to go take a seat.
I can't think of anybody else, bro, that would be worth that job.
It must be somebody in-house. It gotta be.
T-Rob, hell no.
I don't know,
Kevin
bro.
Steele retired. Tommy Reese, hell no.
No, bro.
So I don't see no other person. There is no other person, bro. All these other names are just names. So if y'all reading that and y'all see that stuff, those are literally just names. Like,
they better go get Bill. They better go get Bill Belichick.
No, because Bill isn't recruiting. That's another thing.
Yeah, you got to be
Bro,
able to recruit.
You got to recruit when you come to Alabama. That means they expect you to be on couches, bro. Nick Saban know every high school coach in the country, bro. Like you got to be able to, bro. Because this is the thing. If when that next coach comes in, and that's why I said they getting that Washington coach is a little sketchy. Because, bro, he has to go into the Southeast and to these schools that and talk to these high school coaches. They don't know him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have no relationships with these high school coaches, and so you start getting blackballed from schools because you didn't come there correct.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
I'm telling you, bro, it might fuck around and be Mike Norvell.
I've talked myself into it. Like, I don't see anybody else on the landscape, bro, that's realistic. Because that's the other thing.
And Florida
People
State's
aren't being realistic. We're talking about Alabama.
and Florida State is cooked. Let's be real.
Well, I told you, bro, they didn't go about the NIL the correct way, and they haven't built their team the correct way. If you notice, they're taking kids out of the portal with no production, bro. Yeah. If your team, if you are building a team, he's going into year 6. He had to get a transfer portal quarterback because the quarterbacks that were on the team weren't good enough behind Jordan Travis, who was also a transfer portal quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, the wide receivers are in the portal right now. The corners, they're getting corners with no starts. Like, if I'm getting you out of the portal, you've had to play.
Exactly.
And I think that's why kids aren't going to Florida State. Because they think that Mike Norvell's about to leave. And so if that happens, they're probably gonna have a meltdown up there. And I don't know who they're gonna hire because that job right there is a shit show because DJU's back in the portal.
Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Oh my God.
And where's he going? Because he's Alabama playing in Miami. No, sir.
Alabama. Oh, they got
Miro and Mario aren't cool, so that ship is sold.
Well,
that's it, man.
I think they'll have. I think they will have that figured out by the end of next week. That shit because they
will be announcing that coach in the next 24 to 36 hours.
That's what I said. I think, so, and then if I'm every other school athletic director, I'm scared too because if you're not Ryan Day or somebody like that, and your coach, if Alabama's AD comes and offers your coach a job, he's out of there.
He's out of there. They're paying whatever buyout. It doesn't. Bro, how much money? They don't even have to go outside for money. The money's in the program. Like, all the money's in. And people don't think about this, bro. But Nike has made so much money off Alabama. If you think that Nike isn't willing to help it, bro, what? All the products that they sell, all the Alabama stuff that I see everywhere. Come on, man. Get out of here. Alabama's a premier program.
They have like a Lululemon store on campus. Like, come on, bro. Like, they have.
Get out, bro. You can't compete with shit like that, bro. You can't compete with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, but I've been hearing like lower level staff people, they've been making moves, and so, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Norvell. I talked myself into it on this episode. That's funny as hell because I didn't see it, but now I see it.
I said it. I was like, Florida State's going to be a shit show. They talking about leaving the ACC and all this other nonsense. It would make sense for him. Like, you know what? I'm going to Alabama anyway, so it doesn't matter to me what you got going on. Everybody that he got from the transport is gone. It makes sense. I'm curious to see if I had to put my money, I would say Mike Norvell. He may not be the coach, but I guarantee that he's one of the options. He may not go. But
this is the thing, Chip. The first coach don't have to get them to. He just has to just prolong the program a little bit because they know they're not winning the national championship next year or the year after. So these next 2 years for them is a transformation. Yep. And so he just got to wheel them in the right way. They'll find their next up and coming coach in the next year or two.
Yep.
You know how these coaches come out of nowhere, bro.
Yep.
These situations happen out of nowhere. But all right, man. You be safe.
All right. What about?
Are we done there?
Parlays, Josh. The actual spread. So we got Browns. Okay. We got Browns 2.5. 2.5. Texans 2.5, or money line for either one of them. Money line is plus money. Browns is minus 130.
I'm still taking the Browns money line.
Yeah,
I'll take the Browns minus Money line.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that shit.
So parlay. I think it's gonna be a close game though. Browns money line. Dolphins plus 4.5. Chiefs minus 4.5. Money line Chiefs or money line Dolphins.
I'm money lining the Chiefs. Yeah. Chip is probably money lining the Dolphins.
No, sir. I am not money lining the Dolphins. No, sir. I'm not. I wouldn't go that far. Like, unless I'm putting a Hail Mary ticket in. No, sir. I'm not money lining the Dolphins. Like, no way.
+4?
I would take the +4. I would definitely take that. But if I had to put on the official ticket, I would probably take only reason, and I'm telling y'all this is the only reason I would take the Chiefs money line is number 15. That's it.
That's the only reason why I got them going to the division.
Not 87 next week. Not 87. Not Andy Reid.
None 15. Of them. 15. He'll make a play.
He'll make a play. Has Tom Brady ever been eliminated in the first round of the playoffs?
Last year?
Besides, old.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Let me see. I don't think so. I don't think has Tom Brady ever lost a wild card weekend.
I don't think so.
Well, then there you go. So, Chiefs money line.
You already know that next one.
Yeah, I ain't even talking about that one. So, Bills minus 10.5 or Steelers plus 10.5.
Bills minus 10.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even blink. Like, bro, you just gotta. That's one of those ones you click it and keep it moving.
Yeah, bro. Like, you can't talk yourself out of this shit, bro. Bro, I seen a stat. The Steelers are minus 20 in the turnover. They have more turnover. Teams are scoring more points than they are. Something crazy like that. Or they're giving the ball over.
Their turnover differential is terrible.
Yeah, bro, that shit is crazy. Bills minus 10. I would probably take it. See, me personally, I would probably go Bills minus 9. Just because of the fuck shit, but I think they should rinse them.
Yeah, I'm back.
They should rinse them. I just personally hate 10.5. I hate 10. I hate 9.5. I just hate kickers missing field goals and dumb shit like that, bro. Like, but yeah. Bills should beat these niggas by 10, bro. It's a reason why this shit is 10. I swear I don't want to look up at this goddamn score and I see this shit is 7-0 Steelers. But so we got Browns money line, Chiefs money line, Bills minus 10, Dallas minus 6 or minus 7.
6.
Yeah. Stupid shit. You know the fucking Green Bay like to go for 2 and shit.
You know our kicker missed for the first time last week and shit.
All right. Let me act. I want you to be honest. Rams 3. Well, I would take it to 3.5. Rams 3.5. Rams money line. Lions minus 3, or Lions money line.
Are you talking with the Rams plus 3.5?
The spread is 3. I would add a half a point. I hate just losing by field goal.
Yeah. Well, then I'd take the Rams plus 3.5.
Okay. So, is there any situation where would you take the Lions? Like, do you think the Lions will win at all?
I think there's a chance they win. That's why I did the plus 3, because it'll be if they win, it'll be a close
one. Yeah. Okay. I'm not I'm not touching that fucking Philly shit. So, okay, so we got done with that. Is there any rotational? So we got 4 teams, which is good. Is there any one rotational team or two that you would throw in there? Like, say if you did a ticket with 3 teams, you don't want to put the Browns or the Chiefs or the Bills or the Cowboys in there. Is there any team outside of those 4 that you would throw in there that you have a good feeling?
Maybe the Lions.
I was thinking about that too.
That's the only other team that I would throw in the pool would be the
Yeah,
Lions.
it's going. It's one of these games. It's going to be the Lions. I'm telling you, it's going to be the Lions game or it's going to be the Chiefs game. I'm telling you, it's going to be one of those games where it don't go the way it's supposed to.
That's where the craziness is happening. Or the Tampa Bay Eagles game.
I'm not touching it, so I won't be a part of it. I'm not telling you I'm not touching that game. I'll be watching from the couch because I don't know what the fuck is going on in that game. So you saying Lions? So at which game do you think would go Vegas? I say that with figurative speech would get fixed or some funny shit would happen. Out of those 2 games, which one do you think the funny shit would happen?
Chiefs.
You think so?
Yeah.
So explain that to the audience. What do you mean? I'm asking out of the 2 games, the Lions and the Chiefs game.
Which game would the fluky stuff happen in?
What would be the fluky stuff? Like, so I mean, the Lions are favored, so if they won, that's not an upset.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I would really think it would be this one where the fumbles and because you got to think where the weather change.
Yeah.
And the weather game, so the fumbles and the slipping or points. Like we were saying earlier, everybody think this game's gonna be going under, and you get
shit boxed
the
everywhere.
Kelsey touchdown, and somebody stumbles, and nobody else is over there, and
I'm telling you right now,
40, 50 yards
if
out.
the Chiefs go out there and get the scoring, the Dolphins are gonna match it. It ain't gonna be no.
No. It ain't gonna be no blowout. They're gonna match the points.
So yeah,
and that's where I think that's the fluky. I think that game is gonna go over.
Yeah. So there's some value there.
There is. I like the value there.
It's 40, 43. What's that?
21, 20. Yeah. So 21, 24 gets you what, 45?
Yeah, 44.
44. I like. Well, I'm gonna play with that a little bit tonight.
Yeah, because that's them niggas is not slick. That's why that shit is. It's supposed to be snowing and all that, and the shit is still at 43. Like, them niggas is not slick. Like, that shit should be lower if it's that cold. Like, I think we might be on. I think there's some value in that over, bro. I swear I do.
Bro, it could very well be 21-17 at the half, and that's 38. There's one more touchdown somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Even if it ends, if it's 21-17 going to half, even if it ends 28-24, it's still over.
I can see 17-17 in the first half.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 34 right there. And so now all you need is 2 touchdowns, or you know what I'm saying?
No, you only need 37 plus 7. What's that? 42? You need a touchdown and a field goal.
Get up out of there.
Yeah, I would probably say the over 42.
Yep.
Okay, so over 42. I like the under, and I like under. No, we just talked about that. Mike McDaniels.
He's getting to it.
So, okay, so we got that. Okay, now somebody wanted us to go over. We could do a couple of these prize picks. What do we like in prize picks? I said we would do two or three people that we think will have solid games. I know you threw out one name with James Cook. I do like that too. Let's see. Rush yards. That's kind of hard, man. These shits is.
I'm not a. I'm about to say I'm not a big prize picks
Yeah, I'm
guy.
not. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna set our audience up for that. That shit is just. Them shits don't never go the way they supposed
Bro,
to.
that's the thing. And then you parlay them together. The only thing that you can really get value is touchdowns. I don't like the
Yeah,
yards.
and they
You
don't
can
give
get
it to
value
you,
with the touchdowns.
and they
Like
don't
if
give
we're
it to you.
picking people to score touchdowns, I can tell you I think James Cook is going to score a touchdown. I can tell you I think you might get I'll get 2 touchdowns out of that. I tell you you might get 1 touchdown out of Jordan Love.
And
You know what
that's
I'm
the
saying? I can
thing. They
tell
don't.
you
That's the thing. They don't be putting that shit on there. Like James Cook.
exactly. And see, that's why I don't like doing prize picks, man. All right. Hey man, y'all follow us on Twitter too. You got to throw our Twitter pages up.
Yes, sir.
If you
Primetime
add
Skip
us,
Cornelius.
yeah, if you add us on there, man, I'll put my Twitter on my Instagram. If you add us on there, and we might be able to work some. But I don't feel personal telling you something over here, and then everybody goes and does that, and then we
Yep.
don't. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. They
that
got James
prize
Cook
pick
for a
stuff.
touchdown.
They
They,
pick them numbers for a reason.
yeah. They
You know
got
what I'm
James
saying? They
Cook for a
literally go on their
touchdown.
averages and go against the other team and their averages, and they find that right number. You know what I'm saying? And they get you. And then you try to parlay that, and you can only parlay it with certain things. And that's how these books be getting you. Because, because then it's like, why would I even mess with the Michael Gallup over under 15? Why would I even touch that?
Why would I even touch that?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Why would I even touch a touchdown for Diggs? Why would I touch a 1.5 or under over? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I know he's gonna get 1, 2.
Yeah, fact. That's just crazy.
Yeah, because that's what it'll be for him or CD. It's not gonna just be 1. It's gonna be 1.5. And I
Yeah.
only like going over 1.5 for quarterbacks. I can't pick a skills guy
Yeah,
that's
too
scoring
hard.
2 touchdowns, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Unless it's like McCaffrey or something, and they don't even give you
Yeah,
that
that's
option.
fucking absurd, bro.
Yeah. So just to recap of the day. So when we do these picks do hit, I can go straight to them. We got for our teaser pick, and I'll post this on our Twitter page, on our personal Twitter pages. I'll post this on our page. We got the Texans plus 9.5. We got the Bills minus 3.5. We got Dallas money line. We got Rams plus 10 with the 7-point teaser. We got Eagles Bucks under 50.5 as a rotational play. Our main four is Texans 9.5, Bills 3.5, Dallas money line, and Rams plus 10. If you want to rotate that, you can add Eagles Bucks under. For our parlay, which guys, this shit right here is hit or miss, right? You can do 4. It's really hard to do 4. I know people that do hit them. 3 is a little bit more manageable, but you probably have to put a little bit more cash up. Browns money line, good value there. It's not super high. Chiefs money line, it's not super high. Bills minus 10, Dallas minus 6. We could take that up to 10. I don't care. I know the Packers haven't never lost by 14, but they're a 7 seed for a reason. We're a 2 seed for a reason, and we're at home. Let's not overthink this. I know it has to be controversy because it's the Cowboys, and there's any given Sunday anybody can lose, but let's be realistic. And then over 42 as a rotational play with the Dolphins. Chiefs game, we are solely taking that just because we just know how shit works.
That's how it works, bro. Everybody's taking the under in that game, and so you kind of want to go against the grain.
And I'm looking at it like if it's an under game in the snow, it will probably be at like 39, 40. But the fact that it's at 43, 7 times 6 is 42. That means they expect 6 touchdowns in this game.
Exactly.
Even with it being
at the minimum.
So that is our picks. We are trying to get back to you next Thursday or maybe for the basketball. But yeah, we're gonna get back on track with this NFL. As long as it just do your job. Referees, do your job.
Bruh.
Players, do your job.
Bro, I tell people all the time, bro. Kickers and referees make families have to pick up and move.
Yes.
People lose their jobs.
Just do your job. just do your job. Sensible, and we were going to make some money, all right? So
All right, Shep.
we'll holler at y'all. Well,
Y'all be safe.
if you're watching this video tomorrow, make a ticket, tag us in it so we can repost it. We'll holler at y'all.
Go Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
Already.